Okay, first of all, I would like to thank KPJ Corporation, especially KPJ Health Shop, okay, for inviting me for this sharing session about, we talk about our diet, we talk about our health, all right? So thank you for Puan Zaida as well. So we today my topic is the importance of MCT oil, okay? Apa itu MCT? Okay, biasanya kita dengar coconut oil saja kan, tapi MCT oil ini jarang kita dengar, okay? Maybe today your first time listening to MCT, and maybe you also first time listening to coconut oil. Okay, today I hope that this session can help you guys to differentiate what is coconut oil and what is MCT and how MCT can really benefit your health. All right. Now, first of all, again, MCT to short form for middle chain triglyceride. Okay, middle chain triglyceride. That means that it's a type of oil. It is a type of lemak. Okay, lemak ni boleh didapati dari punca apa? Okay, punca dia actually the source is from coconut oil and also kernel for some palm oil. Okay, kita boleh dapat dari kelapa sawit, biji kelapa sawit. Inside there a lot of good quality MCT that we can extract. So we are very proud to be Malaysian because Malaysia is one of the top country that actually produce MCT, export to many other countries. All right. So what are the types of MCT? Okay, there are many types of MCT. Of course, we want to have a quality type of MCT, right? Because the more refined it is, actually, the better it helps our health. Okay, got 4 types of MCT. Okay, there are 6 carbon chain, 8 carbon chain, 10 carbon chain, and 12 carbon chain. Okay, so 6 carbon chain and 8 carbon chains MCT, right, is actually very refined already, and it's very good for our health and directly can absorb to our body very fast. All right. Now, before I go into what are the benefits, okay, maybe I want to clarify that what is the difference between coconut oil and also MCT. All right, because MCT, right, many people thought that is actually coconut oil, but I want to tell you, right, MCT is not coconut oil, but coconut oil consists of MCT. All right. So in other words, MCT is refined from coconut oil, okay, become more fine and easier for us to take and is more benefit to our health. Okay. Contoh, okay, many people thought that coconut oil is good, so they take a lot of coconut oil. At the end of the day, when they go and do blood test, tiba-tiba nampak, kenapa kolesterol aku tinggi ni, macam mana? Kan? Actually, it's because coconut oil, actually, our research show that can increase our LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein. Okay, if you go blood test, you will see the LDL, HDL, and total cholesterol in our lipid profile. Right? If your LDL is high, which means we are at risk to get some heart diseases. All right. So in order to reduce the LDL, actually MCT is a better form of oil that we can take in our daily diet. Okay. Of course, we have to know the amount of oil that we take every day. This one you have to count. All right. Maybe later on I can share with you guys how. Okay. Now, there are many people thinking, okay, how MCT can help us. Okay, the first thing is, I don't see a slide yet, but it's okay. But I just continue with it. Okay, MCT actually protects our liver. Okay, and MCT is a form of short chain or middle chain. This one, what we call lipids, then can actually protect with our liver if we have vitamin E together intake in our daily diet. All right, if you can take in the morning or before you go for exercise, it actually can help us to increase our metabolic rate. Okay, increase our metabolic rate, and also it can help us to increase the performance of our workout. Okay, for example, some of you, right, you go jogging, okay, you go on the treadmill, maybe you need like 1 hour of running, only you sweat, right? Okay, certain people don't even sweat. Okay, I have some patients that actually they don't happen to sweat a lot. Okay, even they went out for exercise, they don't sweat. Okay, this is a problem of their metabolic rate. Okay, today if you take MCT, okay, this kind of fine oil, very good oil, then it can help your body, okay, to increase metabolic rate. And even under 15 minutes of exercise, you'll notice you can sweat and you feel, hey, how come I'm not so lethargic? I'm more energy, I'm more focused. Okay, this is the one of the benefit of MCT. Okay, and second thing is MCT also actually in 2016, right? Actually, MCT also been recognized as one of the very good supplements. Okay, food supplement that actually can help our brain. Okay, help our brain. What to do with our brain? Okay, many people do not know these facts. Okay, maybe I share with you guys the fact that our brain cells and our other body cells are different. Okay, our other body cells, they can choose to metabolize or they choose to acquire energy from the form of glucose. Okay, ramai kita tahu kan glucose tu, glukosa. Glukosa biasanya kita makan nasi, okay, kita makan, kita minum jus ataupun kita makan gula-gula pun ada glukos kan. Okay, glukosa ini dia kalau berada di dalam badan kita, okay, otot kita akan guna sebagai tenaga. Okay, tapi kalau sel dalam otak kita, dia lebih prefer ketone compare to glucose. Okay, now I am 2016. Okay, we have 2016, year of 2016. We have research shown that actually our brain cells is more prefer to have energy derived from ketone compared to glucose. Okay, for example, I give you some example of other patient yang ada problem in their brain. Okay, for example, some of the disease, Alzheimer disease. Then you guys know what's Alzheimer, right? Alzheimer disease is usually found in our old age, old folks, orang tua. Biasanya kalau dia ada Alzheimer disease, okay, dia senang lupa, dia tak ingat you siapa kan. This can cause a lot of problem in their health, in their daily life. And another one is epilepsy. Biasanya epilepsy is actually due to your nervous system is not well coordinated. Okay, epilepsy is also one of the our brain punya problem. Okay, another one is autism. Autism usually found in children. Okay, children, especially some of them, they have this learning disability. They cannot learn properly and it's hyperactive. And all these are actually the causing the issue for their daily life. Okay, and in 2016, we have actually the research found out that MCT oil actually can produce a lot of ketones very fast, and these ketones can metabolize in our and can provide energy to our brain cells. If our brain cells is provided with energy more rapidly, lebih cepat dia dapat tenaga, actually our brain can work better. Okay, why? Because our brain choose ketone over glucose. Okay, biasanya orang kita makan a lot of glucose is not helpful. Okay, if too much of glucose, we just come up from our urine, come up from our sweats, all this. Okay, if too much, then we can get diabetes, right? But with MCT, right, if you undergo a low carbohydrate diet, you'll notice that actually your ketones can become the major source of energy for your body, especially your brain. Okay, if your brain, you have a lot of MCT produce ketone, actually Alzheimer disease can be avoided. Epilepsy patient can actually notice that reduce their rate of happening seizure. And also autism children, they are more stable in their behavior. Okay, this is the research done. Okay, another good thing about MCT is actually MCT can help your slimming, or we call weight management. Everyone wants to have weight management, right? Okay, you guys want dengar weight management, wow, very happy because everyone would like to have a better looking figure, nak nampak lebih langsing, okay, nak lebih kurus, lebih cantik. Okay, MCT is a very good choice for you. Okay, how MCT can help you to slim down. Okay, MCT can help you to have diet control. Okay, kadang-kadang badan kita bukan nak makan tau. Actually, we are not like to eat. Okay, we are not happen to become like keep wanting to eat. Actually, it's our body, the hormone disorder that causing us to feel like eating. Okay, contoh, biasanya kita rasa stress kan, every day working, then if I think wanita lagi stress lah, kena jaga husband, kena jaga anak, kena jaga your career is very difficult for your daily life. Okay, you stress. When you feel stressed, what you want to do? Usually you will find what? Dessert, right? Makanan yang manis-manis. Okay, all this can cause your health to be deteriorate lah. Okay, so if you have MCT in your diet, actually it can help us to produce a lot of this good hormone. Example, peptide YY is a kind of hormone, and also leptins. Leptins and peptide YY is two kind of hormone that can stop you from eating over. Okay, so these two hormones, right? Actually, if MCT in our body we intake, it will produce a lot of this kind of hormone. We won't feel like want to keep eating. We'll feel full. Kita rasa lebih kenyang dan kita tidak ada nafsu makan sangat. Okay, if we don't have the binge of eating too much, actually we can control our weight better. Okay, another thing is, just now we already mentioned metabolic rate. If your metabolic rate, the body can metabolize the glucose better. We have a lower, some people we have this diabetes issue is because their sensitivity or insulin resistance. All these issue can be solved if they can input some of the MCT into their daily diet. Okay, now of course some people will think, how about anything else that MCT can help me? I will say that actually MCT also can help to balance up especially for women, balance up your estrogen and progesterone. These two hormone, right, is always regulating. Okay, if lost balance, right, if your estrogen is too high, then you cause your mood swing and you cause it a lot of problem. And guys, you don't very happy. You don't think you got nothing to do with it. Actually, if women have this problem, and you know lah, you have to pujo your istri, you have to pujo your mother. This is all the job you have to do. Better let them to have MCT so that their hormone will be more in balance, and also they can reduce the mood swing, and they also can sleep better. Okay, they also can sleep better. And of course, besides that, MCT actually can help us to increase the fat burning. Okay, fat burning, and providing we have a low carbohydrate diet. This one, okay, we have to know. Okay, another thing is inflammation. You guys know about inflammation. Okay, if our body always subject to high inflammation, for example, if you eat too much carcinogenic food, okay, or because nowadays we cannot avoid like UV radiation, because hari ni setiap hari kita ada guna wifi kan, then we ada handphone, apa lagi kita ada laptop, okay, we have projectors, and even our watch also digital. All this environment, right, actually our body is subjected a lot of these radicals. These radicals can cause our body to have high inflammation. Okay, high inflammation ini akan buat kita rasa kadang-kadang kita rasa letih, lengur, right? Then we cannot sleep well, and even if too long-term subjected to body inflammation, then you can have a lot of issue come up. For example, you age faster. Okay, you age faster, and you also subjected to risk of getting cancer. Okay, risk of getting cancer. Okay, for MCT, right, actually we can reduce the inflammation. Okay, in bahasa we call keradangan lah, keradangan. If our badan selalu ada dalam beradang, so selalu meradang is actually no good. Okay, you have to suppress, or you have to regulate, have to get rid of it through this kind of good oil intake in your diet. Okay, and also actually MCT, how we can find MCT, where we can find MCT. If you Scott, you cakap MCT tu bagus, mana boleh saya dapat? I pergi pharmacy kadang-kadang pun cakap tak ada. Okay, actually it's not advisable for you to take MCT directly. It's not advisable, because if you take directly, first thing, you akan overdose. Second thing, you might, eat too less, or actually it's not helpful if MCT is not collaborate with your other nutrients. Okay, MCT can help you to absorb better also. Okay, if you don't input MCT in your diet, right, actually you can absorb your nutrients normally lah. But some people, for children, contohnya kanak-kanak kan, kadang-kadang dia makan banyak tapi dia tak tumbuh besar. Okay, kenapa makanan dia makan banyak tapi tak tumbuh besar? It's a problem with absorption. Some people too skinny kan, lalu kurus, badan dia 40 kg, walaupun dia sudah umur 40 tapi badan 40 kg. Okay, why? Because the absorption got problem. Okay, so today if you add in MCT, right, MCT can help them absorb better, serap. Okay, dia boleh serap nutrients, contoh vitamin A, D, E, K dengan the other proteins or the amino acids yang boleh soluble dengan MCT. Okay, lebih senang diserap di usus kecil kita. Okay, so how we find this MCT? Okay, MCT actually we have products, okay, recommended by Health Shop, you know, our KBJ Health Shop. We have these 3 products. Okay, one is the MCT coffee, and one is the True Quinoa, and also our True Protein. Okay, these 3 products actually we added in a very good quality of MCT with a 6 carbon change and 8 carbon change. Okay, 6 carbon change and 8 carbon change MCT is actually very refined and very I would say virgin. We can say very virgin, so it can help our body directly. Okay, kalau you minum MCT, okay, contohnya coconut oil and MCT, right? Coconut oil very fragrant, you can smell very fragrant, but MCT got no any odor. Okay, dia tak ada taste, tak ada fragrance. That's why you cannot use for cooking. Okay, usually cooking kita choose coconut oil, but you cannot take daily lah. Okay, but MCT you can take daily because MCT is even better than coconut oil. Okay, so MCT we have to put inside our breakfast, our meal replacement. Contoh kita punya coffee, MCT coffee. Okay, this MCT coffee actually can we added in a lot of very high content of MCT that can directly benefit your health, and we extract out lower down the caffeine level so that our body will not depend on caffeine. Okay, now if you guys want to have MCT source, you can find KBJ Health Shop, and if you have any questions, you can ask the counter, and if you want to ask further regarding to your health, you can contact me as well. They have my numbers. Okay, I'm the dietitian and I can advise you on your diet. And if you are KBJ staff, don't feel hesitate to ask for special discount. Okay, so I think today my session ends here. I hope that I can benefit you guys further in the coming diet talk or anything else. Okay, thank you very much, Puan Zaida, and thank you very much for KBJ Health Shop for having me today. Okay, I'll pass the mic back to Puan Zaida.
Thank you, Scott. Wow, it's very informative topic. Okay, so now everyone's know already about what is the MCT and how it's good to our body. Okay, so just now they also have a questions. Okay, saying that what age people should taking the MCT. That means children's, okay, start from which how old that can take this MCT?
Okay, usually 4 years old to 100 years old can take MCT.
So by taking this MCT,
eat together in your diet. You cannot take MCT minyak, minum macam tu salah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so by taking the MCT, so we can lose weight also for those who wants to diet. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
so diet with the nutrition lah. Huh?
Yes.
And then those people who have eczema, is it safe to take this MCT oil?
Yes, definitely. No problem. Yes.
Okay, Shima is already answer your questions. And they also from Asma saying that pregnant woman can take MCT coffee.
Pregnant women also can take MCT coffee, no problem, because it's all tested. Yeah.
Okay, there's another question. Okay, my dad gets stomach discomfort easily. So does it help to reduce the problems? So you are recommend what? I mean that what to take?
Okay, if stomach discomfort, most of the time is actually the stomach, the gastric juice, because you have to see doctor what is the source of the problem. Okay, but majority, if you have stomach discomfort after eating, you feel bloated, all these things is actually your system pencernaan, your digestive system is not working properly. Okay, your digestive system is not working properly because sometimes you makan tak ikut masa, one thing, and another thing is maybe old people, right, they cannot bite properly. The food molecule is too big, then the stomach cannot digest it properly, so it causes a lot of discomfort. Okay, so I would suggest if you have this kind of problem, we recommend you to take True Quinoa. True Quinoa is a blend with a lot of we have flaxseed, we have millet, we have 18 grains, we have a lot of good stuff inside. Okay, all natural and organic. And of course, if you take this one, usually I would recommend like patients. Okay, even cancer patient also they can take this product. Okay, so if you have a gastric problem, I would recommend True Quinoa is the best choice for you. Okay, for your to ease your digestion. Okay, if you take every morning or every evening, if you take this as a replace your daily breakfast, you'll notice slowly your body can digest better, and also your body can have more energy after that.
So Scott, this one you have to take before the meal or after? Let's say in the morning before take the breakfast.
True Quinoa is actually you can replace it as our breakfast because it's all very well balanced already. We formulated it balanced in a balanced way. Yeah.
So they can take 2 times a day, morning and also evening.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's another question. Okay. How frequent daily to take MCT coffee and how fast can see the result?
Okay. Thank you, Zaida, for asking this question. Very good question. Okay, I give you a rough range because different people, they have different body, right? They different absorption. Okay, most of the time, if you follow the proper kind of diet, okay, I guide you. If you under low carbohydrate doesn't mean that you don't eat carbohydrate at all, but you can eat carbohydrate but at a low level. Contohnya, if you drink MCT coffee, right, with low carbohydrate, then that means that within 2 weeks you can see results. You can slim down maybe 2 to 3 kg in 2 weeks time. Yes. If morning you take MCT coffee, actually empty stomach, you also can. I myself as actually got gastric problem. I cannot drink coffee empty stomach, but MCT coffee I can because the caffeine level is 0.2% only, very low level. So it will not cause any gastric problem. Okay, and we have no dairy product inside. Tak ada milk. We don't have milk inside. Okay, so you don't worry about it. Okay, if you can take daily morning, okay, MCT. If you want to take twice, also can. Okay, you will even faster lah, definitely. Okay, but MCT coffee is not meant for replacement meal. Okay, MCT coffee is for energy to boost up. If you want to have replacement meal, you can try our True Protein. True Protein, we have a more protein intake so that when your fats keluar kan, bila lemak keluar, kita ada protein untuk support balik, replace back our muscle. When your muscle is higher, actually your fat burning is going on a lot easier later on, you will see. Yeah.
Okay, so that means you can take in the morning. It's better to take in the morning, is it?
Yeah, can take in the morning. Okay, even some people you want to take before you sleep also can. It won't make you sleepless. Yeah, because the caffeine level very low. Yeah.
So let's say if they want to take before they go to bed, also don't worry because some people when they take, they take before that they go to bed, then they cannot sleep.
Yeah, because the caffeine level too high. Yeah, because most of the coffee outside, like the caffeine level very high, and migraine people they cannot take it, and they have this palpitation problem. Hati berdebar-debar non-stop, macam disco.
Okay, there's another question from Gori. Okay, will MCT help to reduce TG or LDL?
MCT? Yes,
Will MCT help to reduce TG or LDL?
LDL.
Yeah.
Will reduce the LDL.
Yeah.
MCT,
Oh, they
yes.
will reduce the LDL. Okay.
LDL,
Okay.
yes.
True protein can mix with the MCT coffee.
Yes, you can mix, no problem. The dosage is very safe actually, but MCT coffee has more MCT coffee has more MCT content inside. Yeah. If 3 take
Okay,
together in
Scott.
the day, no problem.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Okay. This is a very informative topic that we already get from you. And don't forget, okay, for the rest, let's say, okay, you want to take this up to get this MCT coffee protein opinion, or you can get it from KPJ Care website, okay, and also at our health shop, okay. We have also located at the all the hospital, KPJ hospitals, and also you can also get it at a JX pharmacy. So we have a JX pharmacy at Manjo. We have a JX pharmacy at Vista Alam, Bangi, and also Kova. Okay, so the rest you also can get it at our health shop in the hospitals, KPJ hospital. And let's say you want to buy it through the online, you can just go to the website KPJ Care. Okay, thank you again, Scott. Okay, so thank you for your sharing for today. And I hope that this topic is very useful to the others, okay, especially for those who wants to lose weight, okay, and some more is also a supplements, okay, and it's good for the daily. Okay, thank you so much, Scott. Okay, thank you, everyone. Then we will meet again, okay, for the next topic with more attractive, okay. Thank you and bye.
Thank you. See you guys.